Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Into the Fog. I hope you enjoyed your break. I hope you're staying hydrated. Maybe you went to grab a snack. I hear corn is very popular these days. And I know what you're thinking. Where'd Tofu go? Well, Tofu's grabbing coffee, walking his goldfish. I think he might even be taking a nap. So, for this next couple of matches, you're going to be seeing me and Otz commentating all of these lovely, lovely, lovely people.
Yup, it's wonderful. We have seen, what, 6 games so far? 5 from the first group, 1 from this one, correct? So that means there's still, I'm not good at math, there's still a lot of them left. And a lot of lovely players, many of whom I know you guys are very hyped about. And the ones that you're not hyped about, well, you should be. Because they are mean and they are going to do some crazy plays. Coming up is Lily Pie 101. Lily is one of our latest friends to join us in the Fog Whisperer program. Is that correct? And we think we know what killer she might play. Do you have an idea?
Ooh, I'm gonna be honest. I am unsure. And even if I did, I think I would want to keep it a secret just to surprise everybody, because there's nothing more just so rewarding than just jumping into the match and then you see who the killer is. So I think it's going to be a fun one. I'm looking forward to this next one for sure.
I think some people in the chat are already guessing, so we might not be able to keep it a surprise for very long.
Yeah.
But, Lily is, as I understand it, one of those people that plays more survivor than killer. Which is really, for me, it's very interesting to see what people are comfortable doing when they play a role that they're not so used to. So far, we've had really good performances. In fact, Lexi, for instance, I think came first in her group, playing killer, which is not her main role. So we've seen really, really good stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think killer is relatively friendly. Even with myself, I'm a survivor main as well. But every time I jump over to killer, it's not too difficult to grasp. There is a little bit of a learning curve depending on which killer you're playing. Especially skill-based killers like maybe nurse and what do you call it? What is it? Oh man, I call him Rafiki.
What are we talking about? Are we talking about Dredge?
No, not Dredge.
What is Rafiki?
Rafiki, I call him Rafiki all the time. He splurts orange, drops into walls. Why can't I remember his name right now?
These 5 killers that do that first. We need to narrow it down. Anyway, we probably need to talk about the wild cards.
Oh man, yeah, no, I was talking about Blight. For some reason, I couldn't remember his name for the life of me.
You get to vote on these. We've seen number 5, and that was something. But 1, 2, 3, and 4 are still available, and you can pick which one we get to see next. This will be a little bit of an extra objective for survivors to try to do while they survive against Fiki, maybe. So, yeah. Introduce your numbers, press enter, and thank you so much for participating. We will know in a minute which one is the winner and what exactly it is about.
Yes, chat. Remember, this is the power is in your hands, so vote for the one that you want to see, and you're not going to know until it's selected.
And I guess in a minute we'll know more about Lily and maybe have a video introducing her so that you all can get to know her.
Hi everybody, my name is Lily and I'm one of Dead by Daylight's newest Fog Whisperers. My journey with DBD started around late 2019 and I instantly became addicted. Growing up, I had always played video games for the most part, but there was something about DBD in particular that really had a hold on me. I think it was a combination of the fact that there were so many different characters, customization options, abilities, really good lore, and it had a lot of replay value. But it wasn't until early 2020 when I built and formed a community that was more based around learning how to play Survivor and not struggle wanting to be alone in solo queue. The more that I streamed DBD essentially, the more that I learned and grew with it. And so far, I've got almost 6,000 hours, and as Survivor, some of my favorite things to do are run head-on, play Pebble, and then also go for risky flashlight saves, even if I don't get the timing right. With all that being said, I'm live early on Twitch usually, almost every day, with a welcoming community that are super down to help you guys play. We also have nights where we do Community Swift on the weekend, and hopefully someday we will cross paths, but until then, stay safe in the fog.
Anyway, so...
I got you, Miss Claudia! I got you!
It ran out. Get her. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, please! Ah! Yes! What are you doing?
Head on. Stop it. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. So excited to have Lily Pie as our very first killer on this matchup here. And
Okay. I am impartial. I don't have favorites, but that was absolutely my favorite reel of clips so far. That was so funny. That little laugh when you get away with a play like that is just so unbelievably funny. Well done, Lily. We're gonna now figure out if we have a winner for the wildcard. You guys have voted 1 through 4. What did we get, and what is it about? Can we get to see it now? Let's see it. Based. All 4 survivors must claim an item from the basement chest. But how is that possible? There's only one item. There's only one chest. Frisk, explain this to us. How does this work?
yeah, so what's going to happen here is in order for all 4 survivors to claim a single item from the basement chest, they're going to have a certain perk. One survivor perk that allows them to kind of rummage through the chest, and that is an Elodie perk, right? I believe that's an Elodie perk.
Yeah, no, and chat, very on point. Well done, chat. Remember that there's actually a second perk that does that as well. There's 2 perks that do that. Now, one of them, as you pointed out, from Elodie, allows you to rummage through an out-of-the search, chest and get an item from there. But on top of that, we have Residual Manifest from Hattie, which also does that and guarantees that you find a flashlight. And we know that some of these survivors are very cracked at flashlight saves, so it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and looking at Lily's past clips, it looks like she loves using a flashlight, but as a killer, she's not going to be able to do the flashlighting. They're going to be doing the flashlighting to her.
I do think that the survivors that have a good sense of how to use a flashlight also have a natural sense of how to avoid it and dodge it. So that should be that should amount to something. That should be some kind of advantage. Funnily enough, survivors are not limited to certain perks. They actually can run a variety of perks to accomplish this. They could even have one person go through, pick an item for themselves, then pick another item, leave it there. It only says that they have to come out with a basement item. It doesn't say that they have to get it themselves. So with a little bit of teamwork, they can make this time-wasting objective less burdensome for them. So they could get it done relatively fast. I'm very interested, and I hope we can switch targets when we spectate to see exactly how they pull it off.
Yeah, and I am interested to see how many of the survivors are going to opt for Residual Manifest, mainly because if they're trying to go for more aggressive survivor plays and really keep the pressure on Lily, Residual Manifest, they're going to get so much more out of that, considering the killer will suffer from the blindness status effect for about 30 seconds as well. Yeah. So
I do think that every killer here is very seasoned. At least they know the game enough not to be too confused by the aura being removed by Residual Manifest. If we're playing a certain killer like Nemesis, killers that can sometimes extend games for a long time, those flashlights could come in really handy. Blind zombies, remove traps, remove birds from artists. There's actually so many killers where flashlights have nasty side effects, but I'm expecting a spirit, and I don't think spirit's too difficult to play against a bunch of flashlights. Let's see. It is indeed, in fact, a spirit.
Oh, it's a spirit.
We have some very nasty perks on off. Is this Wrecker's Yard? What it seems to be Wrecker's Yard. Yeah, very nasty map. Very good for spirit. You see really good spirits routinely kick ass, even in high-level tournaments. Oh, in this map. And these add-ons are no joke either. We see her hair being removed. Try to ignore that bit.
Yeah, we can ignore that just a little bit. It looks like we've got the very first chase happening, got a hit early on. It looks like Lily's deciding between the generators or the people. Oh, she's going to keep the pressure on this Dwight here, which is good old Spooky Loops. Run, Spooky Loops, do those loops. Oh, with the pallet stun, that's got to sting.
That's honestly just very well played by the Sword, but it's completely fine. She's getting her power back. She's getting her her recovery. So getting a pallet red while you are getting your power back to Spirit, that's completely fine. A little mind game here, hiding the red glow, absolutely help. I believe that is a hit. Ooh, the lunge maybe needed to come out a little bit earlier, but it seemed like distance was just fine. Let's remember that Spirit moves a little bit slower than other killers when not using her power. Is that a super accurate face? Indeed. Oh, just the lunge missing by an inch. The Spooky playing very solid here, not dropping the pallet, making himself a much more difficult target, but eventually going down. Any generator near the killer will be affected by Jolt, the bottom perk, going down immediately. And if they're far, maybe they'll be picked up by Barbecue, an outer reading perk. Let's see how Lily deals with this and how survivors are coping.
Yeah, it looks like, okay, so Spooky is getting hooked. You know, Spooky did a pretty decent run there, but unfortunately hooked right now. Now we're watching our Jane here. Oh, never mind. We've got Jason. Okay, the survivors are working on generators and also frolicking through the grass, which is one of my favorite pastimes. Love that.
Let's see if they're talking about their walker, because it seems like at least some of them have come out of basement with items. Not that it's helping a lot against this kind of killer.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. We on the board. All right, and our challenge should be done now, right?
Gracias. No, I have to go get something.
No, not yet. Challenges. So the three of us did it. Do you want to save again, Vidius? Do you just have fast hands? Okay.
Save. Maybe.
Just on me.
Okay, I'm grabbing.
I'm going to the basement.
Not on me. Yes, on me.
Oh, the classic "not on me, yes on me, not on me." Oh yeah, on me. That is every time I play with friends.
Yeah, it's always those call outs. I like Tofu said earlier, you know, I'm next to the rock, next to the tree. But it looks like, you know, they're actually, you know, they're communicating, which is going to be very important and will kind of help ensure the survival amongst the team.
It's such a bad spot to be in for Toki. She did take the action very far away from her team, which I'm sure they'll appreciate. By the sound of it, it looks like they had their wildcard challenge nearly done, maybe done by now. But that's come at a price because there are several hooks spread out among survivors and very little progress to show for it. Spirit going very fast with that yellow cap add-on. And I think Jason might have been able to call out Barbecue since he has distortion. He dodged it. Maybe that's why he's been ignored right now. A heal is going to happen. Let's see if we can focus on the on the action going on elsewhere. Because it seems like Spooky Loops is going to be hooked for the second time. Oh, absolutely clutch. Dead Hard coming in.
Wow, that Dead Hard was absolutely epic. You know, Spooky is definitely keeping the aggro right now from Lily and just taking her for a ride. Hopefully the other team members are taking this time to, you know, recover as well as work on some generators because they only have one completed so far. Oh, Spooky going down.
That was a very, you might have missed it if you blinked. Lily actually used the husk, the body that the spirit leaves behind, to body block the pallet, and it was impossible for Spooky Loops to go through it, so she knew exactly when to stop facing and hit him. She also has been using brutal strength to shred through the pallets really quickly and very quickly make them run out of it. They've done really, really well, but geez, it seems Lily Price not giving them any breathing room there.
No. And honestly, she is getting a lot of usage out of that brutal strength because it's like she's just been in constant chases. There's been a couple pallets and there goes Toki going down. They rescued Spooky, which is good. That's Spooky's second hook. So one more hook and Spooky is down and out for the count. So they got to be careful with that.
Barbecue giving super critical information, allowing Lily to know that someone's being healed here. And looks like she's gonna, oh my God, that could have been completely a disaster for survivors if that person got interrupted mid-heal there. Very, very good play by Lily, who's, you can tell, she's very quiet. She's just paying attention, listening in, volume at 300%. That's how you play Spirit. And let's see. Oh no.
Oh man, that med kit. Spooky's trying to heal, but Lily is definitely keeping the pressure.
Okay, a really good play happened here though. Did you catch that?
Yeah, I saw that. I actually ended up going for Evie, yeah?
Evie tried to take a hit, maybe make some noise to put the pressure on themselves instead, and it kind of worked out. It did give some oxygen to Spooky Loops, and look, the gameplay, the teamwork is coming in here. I don't know if Toki should be taking hits though, because arguably she's in a worse spot. That happened there, no down to be had. Wow. Yeah, this might actually turn out to be a mistake. It's a good thing to body block and protect the teammate, but you cannot protect the teammate with a teammate that's first off. And in my opinion here, Toki is absolutely vulnerable. Dead on hook, seems to be about to take a hit right now, and not a lot of safety left on this map. I would be panicking a little bit. It seems like teamwork is still on the menu though, because someone else is coming to help. Pilot drop immediately. Nope.
Yeah, you can tell Lily is definitely trying to go after some of the weaker links and the people she's already hooked. The entire team was there just, just scattering like roaches, but also trying to take those body blocks for Spooky early. And Evie down.
Okay. Damn. It is a good thing they finished a gen next to this person just going down, because otherwise that gen would have taken another blow. But maybe Lily identifies here that Evie doesn't need to be hooked right away. It is much better to down someone else, hook someone else, and now Spooky's also dead on hook. Ouch.
Yeah, ouch. Yeah, Lily opted for that Spooky hook as well and just left Evie on the ground. So Spooky is down and out. Now it's 3 survivors left, and we've got 3 generators still that need to be done. This is not looking good, Otz.
Ooh, I thought Spooky Loose was dead on hook. He's just straight up dead. I miscounted. My mistake there. This is looking even more grim than I thought. Lily playing this like the absolute coldest tournament you could possibly imagine. Playing super well. Survivors honestly having a hard time playing around these perks that are beating up the gens passively. She's doing so good.
Phase was disgusting. Oh my goodness. She completely anticipated where Jason was going to be with the scratch marks, and then just slayed him where he stood.
Seems like no survivor has brought Iron Will, or sometimes even off the record, to make their cries of pain quieter. So once you're injured, the spirit will have a very easy time zoning in on your exact location. For someone as experienced as some of these players, that this is bad. No, you cannot have Toki exchange here.
Toki, no.
It's not going to be an exchange. She does get the rescue before she can take a hit, so she's just on her own now. I would honestly stay around that pallet. It looks like there's no other safety. No.
Oof.
Oh, drop that, Jack.
Oh no.
Okay. The gamble did pay off. The gamble did pay off. Not dropping Jack pallet actually was the play, because Lily unfazed stopped phasing right there. I would not be brave enough to be taking chances with the Shaq window.
Those grunts of pain. She was way too loud.
For maybe trying to achieve the impossible there. But Lily just is being absolutely ruthless right now. And her perks are just making these gens just not fun.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that her just overall game sense and her just overall what do you call it? Like, she knows what's going on in this map. It's
been insane. Even the killers that have done really well in previous rounds have had some kind of downtime, or times where perhaps nothing happens, or they're searching for a survivor. Picking a small map like this is such a great play and such a good idea from Lily, because there's been no breaks whatsoever.
No, it's just been back to back carnage. And let's see, Evie's getting hooked here. Is this Evie's last hook or second?
I believe it's her first. She was down earlier, but never picked up in favor of someone else who was very much dead. So
yeah, that's right. Went for the spooky hook instead and left Evie on the ground to recover. So this is Evie's first hook. That means, Jason's got some time.
Okay, it looks to me like Jason avoided being spotted by the perk barbecue and chili because he was hiding behind the auto of this. Actually, he had distortion, so he knows about barbecue. He must have figured it out. Distortion will block auto reading, so even if you're completely in the open, which maybe he was, that protected you. I think Jason right now needs to be a little bit selfish and understand that these two survivors are not going to do 3 gens against a spirit this cracked. And they probably should just maybe let this person die a little bit, maybe a little.
No, that's not Jason though. If anyone who watches Jason knows Jason, they know that he is a very altruistic player, and he is truly powered by friendship. So he's going for the save. He went for the save, and he's going to try his best to make sure they both get out of here alive, even though that's incredibly risky with 3 generators still needing to be done.
Okay, I mean, if we assume best case scenario for the survivors here, maybe they knock out another gen or two, giving themselves more points, and then one of them secures a hatch. I don't see a world where they manage to do 3 gens and get a person through the gates. In fact, one of them is already taking the aggro. Evie is going to try to go down somewhere. They won't be dead on Cork, so that gives our Spirit even more chances to find them both and secure the 4 kills, giving themselves not just 4 kills worth of point, but also denying the wild cards and also denying all of them from living, and also only giving up 2 generators. That is such an oppressive performance.
Yeah, it truly is. You know, you can tell that Lily did not come here to play and to have fun. And Lily wanted blood, and Lily is getting blood.
Jason is acting almost as if all his teammates are alive and well, and just doing gens. I think it would be really brave to do that generator, but if he pulls it off, it is points. So, right. So Lily, seemingly, is now concerned with finding the 4th survivor to guarantee the 4 kills, which I think is pretty smart. Even if there was some perk like Bitter Murmur to reveal Jason's aura, he would still have auto protection from distortion, his top perk. Oh no, what are you doing? What are you, oh no,
Yeah.
this is bad. There's no... Alright, so I think Jason, being a team player, wanted to give points to everyone available just by doing gens, but yeah, this is not gonna go well for them.
Yeah, because each gen completed means each survivor on the team will get a sub as a prize. So, you know, getting that gen, even though the other 2 are dead, you know, Spooky and Toki, they're still getting a little something because Jason really is going all in for the team.
Right.
And
no one on barbecue because they're actually really near. And hatch, can it happen? Will it happen? There is a small chance.
Oh.
Okay. No hair and no problem for the Spirit to completely shut down any chances to get the hatch there. That was such a quick catch up. Absolutely stunning performance from Lily.
Yeah, no hair, no problem, no escape. Oh, man, Lily, you are a formidable opponent. That is a stellar Spirit match. One of the best ones I've seen as of late.
So Tofu did say that our first game earlier would set the tone, and I think he might have been right. We had a dominating performance from a Plague on a small map that suits her strengths perfectly. And right after that, dominating performance from a Spirit, you know, going with the theme of strong women here in another small map that fit her build perfectly. And then we now move on to Spooky Loops, maybe coming up next, who is best known for playing Hunter. So we might have yet another female killer kick-ass in the next match. Whatever happens, I'm looking forward to it.
ボディチェックを受けた時に
Again, you were
ちょっと
spot
借りて
on.
きたんです。
I got you, Miss Clara.
こんなものが存在していたとは。